There it is. And what's this? Is this
Oh,
something for
those
tonight?
have to be opened.
Oh, okay. Okay, you look so organized over there.
I had a clean desk.
Yes.
I have a clean
Okay.
desk. Oh, and this is our newspaper today, but it didn't. I think I took our section out already. Yeah.
Okay. What was the topic this week?
How you feed a dog? How you feed a treat?
Oh, yeah, that's a handy dandy bit of information to have.
Yeah. Well, the problem. Oh God. The problem I'm having is photographic.
Oh,
Yeah, they didn't use the pictures I thought. It's a nice article, but
yeah.
it shows somebody. It's probably you. I don't think it was me feeding.
Well, I do feed, but
Yeah.
feeding food, a meal, or a
No,
treat?
sitting there.
Oh, spoon
spoon feeding.
feeding. Yeah, that could be.
I'm not sure your head is in it.
Well, that's fine.
It could be just your knees down, but
Yeah. The
got the
puppies
important part.
The puppies are what's important.
Yeah.
The way they learn to sit.
I'm so worried.
I saw a phone in an odd place. Okay. Just in case it rings.
What's this?
Just in case. Oh, you've got one there. All right. Well, now you've got two. Just in case it rings.
Okay.
All right. Clock says 5 o'clock.
Clock says 5 o'clock.
So now you may.
So I will open this one first. This one says my name, and I know this is from Josh.
Oh,
It's from Josh. He is running a business.
good for him.
He's running a business now, and because he's running a business, he had to pay for his supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So this is him paying me for the supplies that I got for him.
Oh.
Thank you for teaching me how to make monkey fists. Okay? And there's my pay. There's my
Oh my goodness.
$55. Well, it was a roll of
Yeah. Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
That is
Okay?
so nice.
So that is mine.
Yeah.
Okay? And then here is his earnings from this project.
Certificate of appreciation presented to Carlene.
This is his earnings from this thing. $560
From the Monkey Fist
from
project?
Monkey Fist.
Good for
That
him.
little kid.
That is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Josh's
Oh.
Monkey Fist project.
Josh, if you're watching, congratulations. You're quite a businessman.
$560.
Yes.
There are
Good
some
for
good
him.
ones around.
Good for him. That's wonderful.
There are some good ones.
Oh, yeah.
So that goes
He's
in
on
our
his
project.
way.
That goes in there.
Okay.
And this one goes in my
Now that
coffee
is
project.
coming to you as a donation to
That's the service dog project.
Okay. Just want to give him credit for his hard work.
It was a lot of monkey fists and things.
Yes, that was time consuming.
Yeah.
Donation from his monkey
Yeah, I
fist.
said, and I don't think his mother did that many. He did to start with to get him going, yeah, but
Yeah,
he'd get going.
he's a remarkable young man.
Yep. Okay, so here we have
Is this Jan?
no.
The purple envelope fooled me.
He
I thought
fooled
that
you,
was
Mary
Jan.
Hilliker.
Oh, okay.
I've
Sorry,
always
Mary.
slit the letter wrong, but I do that all the time. Put that there.
Sassy
And
Val.
here's the bottom part. There's the bottom part of the letter, purposely left blank. Look at that.
Okay.
All right. I cut it off purposely. Okay? Dear Carlene and crew, close is a check for 10 chicken bricks in honor of the dedicated, hardworking staff and volunteers. Some cash for the fun fund and some poo pickers. The puppies are a delight to watch, and I enjoy Meet the Dog. Haley is such a gem. And it's a wrap.
Yes,
Let's
those are
hope.
good.
Bianca is growing several healthy puppies. Sassy Belle.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank
Sassy
you.
Belle and purposely left blank. And there's her
That's
10
for her
10
chicken
bricks. We gotta
bricks.
get 10 bricks. So I gotta put the 10 bricks in here. There we go. There we go. And there's a fund. That goes over here.
Fun here. Yep.
And here we go. I have a chicken-proof lawn. Oh. It's impeccable. Did you make this up?
That's one of the best ones I've ever heard.
A
That's
chicken-proof
funny.
lawn is impeccable. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for.
Yep. Yep.
I could cry. Silence is golden. Duct tape is silver.
Okay, these are good, Mary.
Forget world peace. Visualize your turn signal, please.
Okay.
You matter unless you multiply yourself by the speed of light. Then you energy. Okay. I like the chicken-proof lawn.
That is funny. Okay.
Okay. Toyota. They just want to sell us another car.
My goodness.
I bet you. Should I open it?
I would.
It's the RAV4s.
Yeah.
They've decided it's time we turn them in.
Oh. Just want to be sure it wasn't a rebate for something.
Ready for a new Toyota? A
Oh.
newer Toyota?
There you go. You've got that right.
Well, this is the second day in a row.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that bright.
They're really leaning on you.
Yeah. This is Olaf. Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. That's,
That's all right. He's in Africa.
yeah. How long is he there for?
A week. A week.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Somebody's.
Oh, it's the pet owner's agreement.
Oh.
Wasn't that wonderful? Okay. That dog's got a good home there.
Yeah. It's a nice dog. He got a very nice,
Yep.
nice dog.
That was tough to have that dog die.
Oh my goodness, that was
You know.
devastating. Yeah.
That was a tough one. Bio-Bice.
Oh. Hi, Bio.
It says Lynn.
Okay, I'll put it in Lynn's mailbox. Okay. Make sure she gets that. Oh, would you like something else to open? Okay.
Okay. It's up to little.
What's that, Amazon?
Oh, boys. Oh, boys. We got some of these things.
Oh, good.
At least they're
Those-
not the kind you swallow.
Those teeth, yes. Oh, they need those to chew.
Yeah.
Sorted. Wash those off tonight and put them right in there. Thank you. Does it say who it's from?
I'm working on that Friday. A gift for you. Wait a minute. Thank you to you and all the staff, volunteers, for letting us see what you do. That's from Donna in Ohio.
Oh, thank you.
And she, didn't she, I tell you this too?
Oh,
has some-
Advantix.
Some of that too.
Yes, thank you. Advantix and puppy
Put
toys.
that over there.
Somebody's in trouble. I think this is from yesterday. The Vermont Country Store.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, please, don't answer. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I have a swallowing problem, you know. There we go. It's down.
Yes, it's down, okay.
That's just plain stuff. That's just plain stuff. Rat zapper, here we go.
Oop.
Here we go.
Did you send for those?
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
sent for 2 of them. And the reason I did is because they're made by that Victor,
Yeah, oh, yes.
which is an outfit
Yes.
that I do like.
Yep.
There's 2 of them.
Okay, what
I'll
does
put
this
the
do?
pie, then you can stick your hand in, right?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I'll put it together.
Yeah.
Rat zapper, what does it do to them?
It electrocutes them
Oh, oh my,
with 4 batteries.
oh my.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing, and the batteries are over here.
Yep, I know,
Yeah,
oh,
we go
yep,
there.
yep. Okay, the rat zapper is
It's
about to
by
be,
Victor, and that's why I bought it. I
Yeah.
have had these rat zappers before that did not work, but they weren't by Victor.
well,
And they were about 4 years ago, and they were pressed on me by Craig, Craney,
oh, Franny, yep,
Canny, whatever.
Franny, yeah,
He swore they worked.
yeah.
I got a bunch. I paid 9 of them. I bought a bunch of them, and they didn't work with a damn.
Really.
It didn't work.
Hopefully they've
So now I tried it.
fine-tuned it.
It'd be nice if it does work.
Yeah.
Schnauzer Mom.
Oh, okay. Is that addressed to you, or sometimes she sends
Well, it doesn't say anybody,
addressed to
does it?
somebody else? Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. She'll let us know.
SDP.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That box looks like it's been handled pretty roughly.
Oh. Puppy chow.
Okay.
Whoop, I'm throwing things at you, right? There we go.
Got a
Look at
lot of. Oh.
Healthy Start treats.
Training treats.
Yes. Well, that's pretty good.
And they're all Purina.
Yeah.
Yep. Healthy Start puppy treats. Thank you.
Thank you. They call these training treats. We don't use treats to train.
No, we just give treats for dessert.
Treats for dessert, treats for treats.
Yeah.
But when we're training, we do not use food. Because if you do, then that's what they're thinking about, is
Yeah.
food.
Yep. Well, those will be excellent for their treats.
But when they're just sitting around doing nothing and
When we
need,
have 8 good puppies.
need to have something to eat,
Okay.
then we
Yeah.
give them a treat.
Yep. We have to tide them over until a meal.
Right, stuff like
This is a
that.
nice snack. Oh. How are you? Good, how are you?
What's that
Okay.
one says salmon?
Oh, the different flavor, okay, salmon.
This one says salmon too.
They're all salmon.
They're all salmon.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll like that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Marvelous.
All right,
Is that what we got?
that's all the boxes, yes.
Okay. Can I show everybody my rat trap?
Yes.
What did you do with the rat trap?
I'll get it in a second.
Oh.
Okay.
Ugh.
The rat trap project.
Right. There it is. It's not snapping. This is this is my rat trap project. The problem is you can't put a trap out there because the dogs will get in it. So if I have this frame around it, the dogs will get it. I put this up, I'll put that down. I was gonna put that some other place. Modification. When you set a trap, I've told you this before, you go like that and you hold it with your thumb. And then you put this over and hook that there and pull up on it. And you pull up on it and it's supposed to stay there.
Be
Right?
very careful.
Right, so I can put those in there. I think I'm gonna have to attach it to the frame. And the dogs cannot get at it. But we want them to catch a few rats. Right?
Okay.
My other observation, I don't know whether it's true, I don't think we can use a trap twice.
One of
They
these-
all say, oh, you use 50 times. That's what they say on all these things. But I think once you have a dead rat on there, I think they can smell it.
Oh, maybe.
And I don't think it works.
Besides, who wants to be the one to take the rat out of the trap? Not
That's a whole
me.
other problem.
Not me, I'll just take the whole
The whole thing,
thing
throw it out.
and put it in the
Yep.
trash, yeah.
That's what we do.
Yep.
I bought 84 of these traps
Yep.
in the last 6 months. And I've used 61 now of them in the last 30 days.
Yeah.
We've caught rats.
Oh, yeah.
We have fewer rats here than we've had.
Yep.
But now we have the board of directors. And they are this afternoon having a big meeting on what I'm supposed to do about the rats in this place. And I don't think they have a clue. They never asked me what I've done or what I was going to do. I mean, this thing I just dreamed up yesterday. But I think that's not a bad deal.
No, that works. That works.
Yeah. I think I may have a little training to do of the dogs. I think I'll put a mouse trap in there so they learn to walk around it and they'll learn. But I don't think they'll get hurt.
Yes, because there'll be bait in it, so that will attract them. They'll sniff that out.
Well, I'll be baiting them, but, you know, everybody says, oh, bait them with peanut butter and da, 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 da. Do you remember that those rats ate that Rid-X?
I know. I can't
believe it.
that didn't kill them.
Now, I don't think dogs like Rid-X.
No, I would hope not.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not,
There's nothing in it that.
there's nothing in it. It's almost the same stuff that they put in you to make your germs right. What is it? Fortiflora.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. It's that, I think, I don't know, but there's nothing. I gotta get one now and read the label. But if it's okay for, you know, children to eat or whatever, I think that'd be a dynamite. The rats cleaned up every little speck of that in 4 boxes
That's amazing.
in a
Yeah.
couple days.
Yeah.
That's back when we were beginning this.
Yeah.
We certainly have had a problem. And it started when they closed the house down at the bottom of the driveway and took out all that, 7 dumpsters full of whatever. They were hoarders, you know. And they're nice. I have no objection to them. They certainly give us no trouble, which is wonderful. I can't say as I ever talk to them much, but I do plow their driveway I'm out there with a tractor.
Yeah.
It's a good relate. But at any rate, they're not the cleanest in the world. They have had a rat problem, I'm sure, with all that stuff in the house. But we've seen no reports from anybody on what they did do about the rats. But they just let them loose and come on. Go up there.
Yeah.
See what you can
Move next
move
door.
in. See what you can do better up there.
Yeah.
But I think we're down.
Definitely down.
We're definitely down.
Yep.
Well, we're minus 60 rat traps.
Yeah.
We don't throw them out empty. So we have caught 60.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they're all adult rats. I mean, they look like it. I don't. The only baby rat episode I had was right in front of. I don't think the barn is as bad as the house either. The house was worse than the barn. I think we're all right now.
Yeah. All the food is sealed up and put away, and
yeah, the one thing in the house that was the problem were the bones. Those smoked
and they're
bones.
long gone.
I know we had a box of them in the corner of the corner of the closet, and we forgot about them. The rats didn't. That's what they were eating. And that's now what the rat eradication company is using for bait for those bones.
Interesting. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we got rid of that. We got rid of the problem, I think, and we caught a lot of rats.
Okay,
So
so
that's
this is
ready
bait.
to
This is
snap.
set. But how are you going to bait it? Don't you have to bait it before you set it?
Oh yeah, you've got that right.
So how are
You want to see me set it off?
You're going to flip that. Well, the last time you did, I screamed. It's just a reflex.
You want to scream again?
Get ready.
Why don't we make her scream again? Can we do that?
Oh gosh. Well, now I'm going to try to behave myself. It just makes a horrible noise.
They do.
Just creeps me out. Boy, if that doesn't do the job, nothing will. Boy, oh boy.
Was that fun?
A broken neck. Oh, yes.
Anyway.
How to get Mr. Rat in one easy lesson. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, what we've got here.
Those traps work, right?
Yeah, that's.
The other comment I have is they make it with a plastic thing, a fake piece of cheese, and
Fake cheese? They think a rat's gonna fall for that?
yeah, well, you look under this company.
Oh, is that what that is? That little yellow plastic
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing as this.
Huh, okay. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Maybe handy dandy hints.
Water.
Oh, yes.
There we go. There you go.
Let's see, we'll get the starting point here. Gee, I don't know what to do with this. There's so much space here. This is wonderful.
Yeah, your desk looked really nice.
Yeah.
I looked at Mail Call for a minute. I saw your desk. I said, wow.
Yes, yes.
Nice. What are you doing up?
Here we
What's
go.
happening? You want to go to Mail Call? Oh,
Well, okay. Who's that? Is that Army?
I have some very good friends coming Saturday. I hope they get here in time for mail call. I don't even know them, actually. It's the grandchildren of my very good friend from high school.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Looking for the starting point here. Doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo. Nice to see Larki in the background. Sleeping. Mail call. Thank you, Victoria. Fluffy's asking, hello, ladies and dogs. How has your day been?
Compared to what?
Yeah. Compared to most other days lately.
Oh, God.
Did you stay in today?
Yes, I wanted to get the newspaper because I wanted to see what the article was.
Oh.
How it looked. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd love to have some comments about how people like it. Maybe if
Yeah,
everybody who's here today, why don't you write to the Ipswich News and say that's a nice article?
Yeah, I haven't seen any comments.
I think it's pretty good. I'm not prejudiced at all, but
Trixie Lou, well done, Josh. Cam Op Swam, way to go, Josh. Fluffy says, nice to see Larki in the background. Tori in the Midwest says, thank you, Josh, for your monkey fist donation. Another way to go, Josh. Great job, from Sniddles. Kelly in Washington, so awesome, Josh. You really did a fabulous job.
Yeah.
Roxy's mom, hello, Carlene and Cindy. Carlene, I sent you a picture by email of the puppy spoon feeding this morning, just so you don't think it's spam, junk, or some idiot trying to pull one over on you. Congratulations to Josh and his monkey fist business. Yay.
No, somebody sent me a good picture. But the problem is, I'm having trouble downloading.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble downloading. So
No.
I'll have to wait. I don't know. Lynn should be able to do it.
Okay. Lady Barbara, great article. I think we all have that very picture. So there's a comment on the article
Good.
from Lady Barbara.
Go right to the editor and tell him that.
Missing. Yeah. Trixie Lou says, good poo pickers, Sassy Belle. I like this one too. This is from Sassy Belle. There was another one that said, he is a self-made man and worships his creator. Oh, I know some people like that. Let's see. Maggie is asking if you've heard from Meat Chipper Steve.
No.
And how is Larky?
Larky is much better.
He's a little perkier today, or he
Well,
was.
he ought to be.
Yeah.
Minus the dishcloth.
Yeah.
He's bad.
Yeah.
And he went right after a toy today, too.
And I'm thinking, how long had that been in there? Because all day Sunday he was in the kennels, and there are no towels out there. Then
Yeah.
he came into the condo. There are no towels there. So was this in there?
It's in there a while. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't know. Amy L. in Alaska says, chicken-proof lawn. That's great. And Larky he's sleeping now because he had a little something to eat, but he's moving around,
Oh, yeah.
which he hadn't been doing. Fluffy is asking, Carlene, how do you like your new car?
It's okay. It's a lovely
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
It's a lovely car.
yeah.
Somehow this seat is very low.
Can you elevate it?
I don't know.
You
No, I don't think so,
In
'cause I
that
can-
model, that seat should go in all different directions, not just forward and back. You can usually elevate them.
You know, I go to get in from the side,
Yeah,
and I don't sit way down, which is fine because then I can get my legs in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have a problem getting my legs under the steering wheel.
look for that lever.
Lever.
Sometimes
okay.
if you pull up,
The
several
seat goes
cars
up.
that I've been in, if you pull up on it, it's a power seat, and it should
Geez,
elevate
if
the
I
seat.
can't see, I mean, you wouldn't be able to see out over the steering wheel.
Oh, you've got it. Yeah, the seat needs to be elevated. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I've looked through many a steering wheel. Lori Lou sent us a picture of, if I manage to survive the rest of the week, I would like my straight jacket in hot pink and my helmet to sparkle. Sounds like Lori Lou's not having a great week, and it's only Wednesday. Sassy Belle is asking, when the weather warms up a bit, will there be training in the arena again? And how
Yes.
are the dogs being taught to back up now?
I'm not doing it, so I don't know.
Yeah, they'll be back in the arena, don't you
Oh,
think?
yeah.
Bio. The envelope to Lynn contains the thank you notes to the SDP. Oh, okay, Bio. We'll put that in Lynn's mailbox, and she'll take care of those notes to the barn folk. Buffy's saying, Cindy, I know you love all the puppies. However, do you have a very favorite yet? Well, every day it's a new favorite, but I keep going back to Sister.
Sister?
She's got the sweetest little face.
Really?
Yeah, very, very. She's petite.
Huh.
She's not as big as some of the others.
Huh.
She's the first one to come out and say hello. But tomorrow it'll be Blessings or somebody else, yeah. They're awfully cute. This litter is exceptional.
It's a good litter.
It is, yeah. They're all very friendly and sweet. Whoop. Howdy. Indy Dunes, hi Carlene and Cindy. How was your Wednesday? How was your Wednesday?
Oh,
We want to pass that question?
pass on it.
Well, you got your rat trap
Oh, there he
project
is.
going. And Indy Dunes is glad Lynn featured Mommy to be Bianca for this week's Meet the Dog.
Do we have anything exceptional news to present here?
Me?
Yeah.
I got a part-time job for 6 weeks.
You got a what?
Part-time job for 6 weeks, managing Cedarwood Farms.
Oh, that'd be good. That's not very far away, is it?
No. No, all I gotta do is feed, turn out, and bring in.
Yeah.
Feed in the mornings and turn out and bring them in. So, it's a good paycheck.
That's good.
Won't be broke anymore.
Won't be what?
Won't be broke anymore.
What do you have to do over there?
Just feed and turn out and bring in.
Oh,
It's simple.
Jesus.
Hi, puppy.
That's called work.
Ah,
How many horses?
23.
Oh, gee. That's work. 23.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. I've had 14.
Yeah, wow.
And I'm
You
a lot
wanna
lazy
talk
than he is.
You want to talk about a lot? When I was in South Carolina on that ranch I got ASAP, there was 3 of us taking care of 125 head.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And what do they use when they have a herd that big? What do they use it for?
Well, we would breed because we were on a 26,000 acre ranch, and we had 1,800 head of mama cows, and I don't know how many hundreds of bulls because one bull can only cover about anywhere from 15 to 20 cows. And then you gotta doctor them twice a year, but you have to rotate pastures. So you need good cow horses. And even though they're like we had, I think 8 breeding stallions, and one was primarily to give us show horses. You know, they were the fancy ones, but they bucked. You know, when they were young, and even the stallion himself, his last time showing, he won $8,000 taking first place, and 15 minutes before he went in there and won it, he bucked the trainer off outside. But then we had one that was a half brother to him, and we called him Wagon Steak, and he gave us really great ranch horses. They weren't flashy and athletic enough to be show ponies, but they were great for working on the ranch with cows and stuff.
Yeah.
And oh gosh, I can't even remember out of the 125 head how many were brood mares. But it's interesting when you get to start them out of a, like if, for example, if Uber was a stallion and we bred her in Freedom 3 years in a row, you would see somewhat of a consistency. And it's funny because the stud colts and the fillies are different when you cross the same horse.
Yeah.
They tend to fall in so many personal trait categories, and it's pretty cool to deal with. But there was one mare that every time she threw a colt, the guy that hired me, he said, "You watch them colts. Don't ever turn your back on them because they're mean." And sure enough, I had one. I'm holding it for the farrier and wasn't paying attention. You know, because if a farrier's grabbing a front foot, you stand on the opposite side. So if he jerks that foot away, you're not getting hit. Well, I wasn't paying attention, standing on the same side, and before I could snap my finger, that horse
Oh,
struck me right there and peeled my hat off my head before I could blink.
wow.
I mean, just that fast.
Yeah.
I've had my hat kicked off my head with the back feet like this
Gee.
to where I could, I mean,
That's a
if
little
it would have
close.
got my nose, it would have killed me, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's happened 3 or 4 times. And that's why I'm so big on the horsemanship part and trying to educate people, because the 3 times I got my hat kicked off my head from the back feet's from turning them out.
Hmm.
You know?
Sounds like you should be wearing a helmet with a face
Wearing-
mask.
no,
Don't tell him that. He don't like that word.
Oh.
chamber pot.
Oh. Well, yeah. Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, it's amazing, like the stuff you live through that teaches you, you know, that's why they say ain't nothing like learning it the hard way. It only takes once.
Yeah, yeah. Gee. Yeah,
Yep.
that's tough work.
Yep.
Let's see. Crafty had a question. She was wondering which dog you were referring to passing away when you opened Olaf's letter.
Stitch.
Yeah,
Stitch.
that was Stitch.
How's he liking his new dog?
He loves them.
Good.
He loves
Good.
them. He really needs a dog too.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs
Janine's
a
lovely,
dog.
but she's flaky as hell.
That doesn't go any further than this
Hey,
one.
what happens? You know, there's plenty of people that can spread it. It doesn't have to be me.
Oh my God.
Well,
Hey, I'll tell you.
Now, I have to tell you this one because it's just so typical. Apparently, Olaf is exacting in everything he does. He's very accomplished in the business world, but he's very exacting, and he follows directions, and he reads directions, unlike some of us.
Us.
Directions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
And he's
can't
very, very, and so the other day she was making soup. And he said, "Didn't you read the directions?" She said, "No."
Yeah.
He said, he picks up the thing and says, "Well, you're supposed to say 12 minutes is see whether it's done." And she stuck her finger in it. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
she told me a funny story.
Whoop,
that,
wait a minute. Time out.
Hold that thought.
Janine giving me help.
Oh gee, yeah.
Service Dog Project. That's me. You think I remember? You're wrong. Oh,
What is it? Being very fresh today. What are you doing?
Rochester Middle School.
What's happening?
Rochester. Okay, go ahead. You know we're on camera. You can pull it up online. Oh, we'll do that because we're online. We're 24 hours a day. Yeah, do that. I'm in the middle of mail call right now, but if you have any trouble, give us another call back, okay? Well, make sure you find us online, okay? Okay, bye. Okay, so what were you gonna say?
Yeah, Janine told me a story. Said, I guess there's a cat that used to be that was on the property when the last owners had it. This is a barn cat or something. And, you know, it went away for a while, and then it comes back, and, you know, of course, it's winter time, and Janine being Janine, it's like, let the cat in the house. It's like, no. And she's like, yeah, no.
New cats.
And she was like, I don't understand. I was like, well, Janine, I've never been in the house, but I'm sure it's got nice things. Do you know what tomcats do?
Mm-hmm.
They just piss on everything. How would you feel if I brought a stray cat
Yeah.
and it just sprayed your $10,000 rug,
Mm-hmm.
and then be like, oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
You know, because that's a smell that doesn't necessarily.
No, it don't go away.
Don't get rid of that one.
That's worse than a skunk. At least you can scrub it off.
Yeah, they're
Oh, brother.
odoriferous.
But she was like, yeah, I never thought of that. And I was like, yeah.
Okay. Puppy treats only came in salmon flavor, which Schnauzer Mom thought was kind of odd since most are chicken, but they'll like that salmon. Bio was asking, does Larky eat regular food after his surgery?
Not yet, I don't think.
Rice and ground beef.
Yep, that's what he's on. Or we can alternate it with a little chicken and ground beef. I mean, chicken and rice.
Right.
Or hamburger and rice. Lore in the UK. Hi, Carlene and Cindy. Lovely to see you all. Larky is looking good today. Yep, he is perkier. Well, now that we've got the laundry out of him. Let's see.
That's why we don't use fabric softener.
Yeah. Trixie Lou says, I think when an animal is caught, they release pheromones that warn other animals. That's why it's increasingly harder to catch fish in the same spot.
Really?
Yeah, interesting.
Huh. And
Yeah.
I've heard fishermen say they gotta get up and move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go to another spot.
Well, that's not always necessarily true.
Oh.
I guess it depends on the fish.
If they're there.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on, like, if there's a large school of fish there, you know, they're gonna be thrashing around. I guess it's like how a shark can sense something's in the water by the vibrations or
Yeah.
whatnot from the water.
Yeah.
So I've seen spots to where you just keep casting out there and just catching them all day if they're there.
Yeah.
You know.
Huh.
I think it's more with bass or maybe trout fishing that would apply.
Those are different kind of fish, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about fish except on a dinner plate in a restaurant.
right.
You know? Debbie in LA drove by McDonald's yesterday and noticed these white boxes outside the building that trap mice. Maybe you could get some of those. I asked you about those, and you said that they don't contain the mouse. They eat the poison and then leave to die.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't work around here.
No.
If that's how they. I was always under the impression once they went in and ate the poison, they couldn't get back out again. But I guess
No.
they can, huh? Yeah, that wouldn't. BioBC says a friend who spends the summer in southern Maine says that there was an infestation of rats in Maine this summer.
It's all over the place. I don't know what people are so crock-eyed about it. All over the
Have
place.
you? If there's a barn that doesn't have a rat,
There's something
I
wrong
want
with
to see it.
it. Yeah, it's not a healthy barn. There's something wrong. You got the rats are healthy, they're fine. That infestation that I had back in the year 2000-ish sort of area, they were eating 50 pounds of horse food a week.
Big rats.
They were the
Lot of
healthiest
rats.
rats going.
Michelle Mitchell says when she got a mouse up at her mom's in PA in her trunk, I threw the whole thing into the woods. Yeah.
When I was in middle school, I used to breed the little white mice and sell them to the science teachers to feed their snakes and such. And we lived in my grandmother's basement. And a couple of them got out, and I didn't want to say anything. She didn't like me anyway. One day she opened the cabinet in the kitchen to get a dish towel, and there's a little mouse just, you know.
Looking at her.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun day.
Okay. Okay. Okay, here's someone. I noticed there were balloons in the arena where the dogs were eating, and May made a comment here. She got some balloons today to get Rogue used to them. Tied one to the gate whilst she was in my car, then we moved toward the gate until she noticed it. Not sure about it, so I backed off a little with her until she was not at all bothered, and we played Look at That, where she looked at the balloon, then back at me, and I gave the reward behind her, so she got to back off, then let her decide if she was happy to go closer. We did 2 training sessions of about 5 minutes each today and closed the distance by quite a lot, so I'm happy with her progress. I'll possibly not be training outside, though, the next couple of days as we have storms here, wherever that is, but I've got plenty to do with her indoors, including going from pulling washing out of the washer and throwing it on the floor from overexcitement to actually putting it in the basket. Okay. Let's see. Got a lot of comments here, so let me just skip. Barbara in Michigan was asking, was there an article in the paper today? Yes, there was.
That's going very well as far as I'm concerned. Editors like comments. You know, it'd be nice if everybody wrote to them and said it was nice, or
Good.
asked for a copy or something.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the good thing about the computers and the technology and things, you know, at least it's recognized by others
Right.
when you can like it.
Fluffy's saying people must understand that you feed birds, you feed rats and mice, period. Even if one tries hard to get rid of them, if the neighbors feed the birds, yeah, they'll go for the bird seed too.
They go for anything they can eat.
Yeah. Okay, Lori is saying her mom uses a plug-in ultrasonic pest repellent. It makes a noise that humans can't hear, but the rats can, and they don't like it. Have you heard of them?
I certainly have, but how do you know your dog doesn't like it?
Because the dog
Oh, yeah.
whistle, you can't hear that.
Yeah.
Well, now, let me get into there was a noise around here that people were making that I couldn't hear it. And then I got a new hearing aid. I can hear
And
it
you
now.
can hear it.
I could hear it now.
Yeah, and May came right back saying, I always wonder if they're okay to use around dogs that have far better hearing than us.
No, they're not.
Um,
There was a thing with horses. You feed the horses this stuff in their food,
Yeah.
and it was supposed to kill the bugs.
Oh, yeah. For the flies.
But the problem around here was all the birds couldn't fly.
Right.
You had a whole bunch of birds walking around the yard. They couldn't fly.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. They stopped selling that quick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
here's well, we have Wanda. May is saying, do they have such things as terrier men over there? May is in the UK, I think.
They're the
Terrier men.
guys that they set the dogs loose in those pits full of rats, and they have competitions to see how fast or how many rats can a dog kill in like 1 minute or 45 seconds or something like that. And when
Wow.
people have rat infestation problems, like if it's an old barn that gets tore down,
Yeah.
they'll start lifting up those boards, and that guy will have like 4 or 5 Jack Russells right there, and I mean they're on point now.
Yeah.
And rat comes out, bam, bam, bam. I mean they just bite them, shake them once, and drop them, and go to the next.
Well, yeah.
It's insane to see.
Wow. I don't know. Is there anybody around here?
We got a
Does
Jack
that?
Russell. Oh yeah, we got one. It's
We've
called
got
Wanda.
Wanda,
Yeah,
but
but
she's a bit of a
Wanda's
diva.
not a worker.
She's a diva.
Yeah, she's
diva.
like, no, you give me my food.
Yeah.
Warm it
Yeah.
up a little, please.
Yeah,
Wanda.
yeah.
Right. We got her with the hopes that she was a ratter.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Well, the only bad thing about it is, because I worked in a saddlebred barn in West Virginia, and they had big rats. I mean, made ours look like mice,
Yeah.
you know? And they had 2 or 3 Jack Russells for that very purpose. And if you had a stall door open and a rat ran in there and the dog goes in behind it and you're leaving some goofy saddlebred in there, you know, and that dog's just going to town digging, if you try to disrupt that dog,
It's not gonna happen.
that dog's going to turn around and attack you.
They are very dedicated to
Yes,
their
they
job.
are.
Yep.
Lady Barbara says there used to be a great rat killer called One Bite. PETA decided its use was cruel for the rats and they banned it, but amazed me how fast it worked.
What was it?
PETA.
Called One Bite.
Yeah, because that's what they do. They bite once, sling them, and
Shake them once and they're dead.
Yeah.
well, they're either dead or it breaks their spine so they can move on to the next one.
Sure, but that's where these puppies start in with the head shaking.
Yeah.
Pip. You know,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
natural thing.
You know, this is what most people don't understand, because common sense ain't common anymore. When animals play as babies, they are instinctively learning how to fight.
Oh yeah.
That's all it is. Yeah. Keep fighting and you'll get better at it. So one day you can be at the top of the heap, you know?
Well, in dog world, only the dominant are allowed to breed.
Really? I did not know
Foxes,
that.
yeah, things like that. Only the dominant, and what they go through in the breeding process, you can see why. I mean, they get tied together and they're going to fight with somebody. You know, it doesn't work that way. So, you know, only the dominant breeds, and that's why they fight for the top so much.
Interesting. Lady Barbara says she will write a comment to the editor for sure. Crafty saying, how is Larki today? Better. Some
Better.
dogs just like to eat anything, which is true
That's
of
certainly
him.
one of them.
Former trainer Katie's dog Tony loved to eat the baby socks, and they nearly lost him twice. Tony was a Bentley Scarlet pup from 2013. And Gimme B, I've been told that vinegar will wipe out pheromones left by insects. Wonder if that would work to clean up the rat traps for additional use. Yeah, but that problem then becomes who's going to take the dead rat out of the trap.
No problem for me.
I ain't
about
gonna be
you?
around to do
I
that.
don't have a problem with it.
Um,
I don't have a problem with it. But you know, vinegar is kind of dangerous around a farm because you pour it on the ground, grass never grows again.
That's
is that
where
right?
that symbiont comes into.
Really?
That disinfectant.
Yeah.
You can wash a horse's eye out with it and it won't sting at all.
Huh.
You know?
vinegar?
No. Symbiont.
Oh, I was not paying
Sym-
attention.
the,
Remember that because I want to look it up.
the outfit I worked for, Dundale Farms in Tampa, right outside Tampa, Florida, actually in a town called Waimama. Yeah.
Okay.
They were the number one seller of tomatoes in the whole southeast. They were freaking loaded. But anyway, they came up with this disinfectant symbiont because when you got a lot of money in your show horses and everything, you got a lot invested, and you go to a show and just stick them in a stall and just take somebody's word that it's clean, and then they'll get diseases like you can get strangles. You know, and that's nasty. That's a big abscess that pops in their throat, and then they have the scars, you know, and all that, and all different kind of things. So instead of spraying everything with bleach water and then waiting for it to dry, you can spray Symbiont, and it's just a total disinfectant. But you can get it in your mouth, you can get it in your eyes. It
doesn't.
animals, and it doesn't hurt them.
Oh,
Like
Cindy.
remember that.
We
Yeah.
would wash our horses with it because it would help with their muscles and everything. And if they had little nicks or cuts, it would help heal it.
Okay, Symbiont. You're going to remember that now, right?
I am.
I will.
Okay, you
Yeah.
Watch, I'll send you a picture.
That'd be good.
Okay. Jody is asking, any idea when the current house pups will be moving out of the house to the
That is
barn?
an extremely sore topic, which I really don't want to talk.
Okay, no, we don't. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, Betsy in Nevada says, yes, Carlene, I noticed in a photo someone posted that your head appeared just above the side windows, very low indeed. You got to find that lever down there. I'm sure it's power, and it'll just pull up on it, and you'll go right up.
Okay.
Nice to see Matt in the house. Congrats on your job.
Thank you. Symbiont.
Yeah, the New Jersey girl is saying that how rats move from one place to the other. She lived in a first floor apartment for over 20 years, and when a neighbor upstairs moved out, she learned that it was disgusting up there, and suddenly she had mice all over the place when she'd had none for years. So apparently they had plenty to eat upstairs, then nothing, so they came to her place. Had traps snapping all hours of the day and night. Yeah, Gammy's saying, ask Matt if he can help raise the car seat.
What?
Carlene's sitting on the floor in the car, so she's just barely looking out the window.
Oh, the new car?
Yeah, there should be a lever there to elevate that seat instead of just moving it forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's all electronic, then you can tilt it up. I'll fix it.
Yeah, get that up there.
Leave me room to get in, though.
You'll have room to get it.
Lady Barbara says, I would give anything to sit with Carlene and Matt and swap stories where no one else could hear them. LOL. Who was on tonight? We think it's going to be Karen tonight, Denise.
Yes, because somebody fell downstairs or something.
Yeah, we had a call out, so. Camop Quahu. She's a moderator, I guess. I would like to suggest you contact a local wildlife rescue. This is a new idea regarding possibly releasing barn owls if they have any to keep on your property. They will definitely keep the rat population down and attracting birds of prey will help, and no pesticides.
Yeah, I used to. We have pictures of an owl coming in and catching us.
Yeah, we need owls.
Owls.
Indy Dunes is asking, have you heard or seen the owls lately? Jeannie in Florida recorded one hunting near the chicken coop last week. They will have owlets to feed soon, so that might help.
Go for it, owls. We've had owls sort of fall into the meeting house area out behind it on that little runway. Up in that tree, that's where they grew up.
I actually saw my first wild owl in Massachusetts over
Really?
in Appleton Farms. Yeah.
Sniddles is saying those repellent things don't work, and Crafty saying the same thing. I tried the ultrasonic unit and it didn't work.
But the electronic?
Yeah.
thing?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Some of them are the plug-in type things
Yeah.
that they don't work, and then this
I had a
ultrasonic
bunch that
unit.
didn't work, but the only
see.
thing is these are made by Victor, and they make a good rat trap.
Yeah.
So that's why I just bought two. Here they are right there.
Roxy's mom wouldn't mind picking up the rat trap with the dead rat in it if she had a shovel. I put on those great big leather gloves that you use at the fireplace. When I
Yeah.
have to pick up a trap, I have those leather gloves.
Are you afraid it's gonna go off on your finger?
Yeah, or the rat's gonna come back to life or something. I'm not taking any chances. Maybe it's just unconscious. Lady Barber. African painted dogs are like what you said. Many dogs in the group, but only the top pair breeds. The rest are babysitters and nannies. Have you ever heard of those? Those
What?
African dogs?
African dogs.
Yeah. Have you ever? It's a breed.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I was like, I know.
No,
Australian wild dogs are called dingoes.
Yeah, African painted dogs are like you had mentioned, that there are many dogs in the group, but only the top pair breeds, and the rest are just babysitters and
Yeah.
nannies, that sort of thing.
Well, in the horse world with wild horses, the stallion. Everybody thinks the stallion's in charge by the way they make all these movies and things like that. But only thing the stallion's in charge of is picking what mares to breed and doing the fighting. The lead mare says where to go and things like that. But when they call them band stallions, because when the colts become 2 or 3, well, then they start thinking with the wrong head, and Dad's like, yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
So what'll happen at these big water holes and things, that the band stallions are always living together in their own little herd because they're not mature enough or dominant enough to take over another mare or another stallion's herd. So they stay band stallions.
Interesting. The
Uh,
animal
well,
world.
I've heard that in other species too.
This is a very tolerant person. Once in a blue moon, had a mouse at my grandparents' summer cottage. He hung out in the kitchen cabinet. When you opened the door, he would sit up and growl at you. He was black. We called him Black Bart. Sounds like
Do you know who
he
Black
became
Bart is?
part of the family.
Yeah, that's a good. It's not a comedian guy. It's a
No, it's
movie guy.
He was a
no.
cowboy,
He was a
wasn't
he was a cowboy back in the day,
Okay.
and he was famous because he had 21 stagecoach robberies, and all he ever used was a stick in his pocket.
Oh my goodness.
Because he'd rob them at night when they'd leave town, so he'd block the road and then have a stick in his pocket like somebody's, you know,
Like
make their finger like a gun,
Yeah.
and he'd get them every time.
All right.
okay.
All right. Okay. Well, that's it for tonight. You must be getting hungry, tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Uh,
There's chicken wings out there. There's a whole bunch of chicken wings.
Chicken wings, and do you want some chicken wings and salad? There's a salad.
No, I had chicken wings. I'll have
Oh.
a little salad, maybe.
Okay, we'll do salad. All right, well, we'll call it a night. Thank you, everyone. And tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow.
Okay, good night.